Hey, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Dominaria Remastered. It's been a minute. So I was kind of looking at my calendar. I keep a calendar of all my previously filmed videos and on what days and kind of future openings. That way I'm spacing things out and, I'm not clumping too many things together unless it's, a set release and that sort of thing. And looking back at my calendar, I realized it's been probably a solid couple of months since I've cracked into any Dominaria Remastered draft booster specifically, but not even a lot of collectors in the last month and a half for a set that I really like. So I figured this would be a kind of a cool opportunity to talk about this product, open some of it, talk about what the values are looking like, and there's still some juicy stuff. One thing I really enjoy about this set is there's a lot of really nice top-end stuff in there that goes straight into my personal collection, so I still feel like I'm adding things to the stuff that I'm going to keep for myself, which is always a nice feeling when you're opening things. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So where these boxes are at. Listen, we knew when this product came out that, Wizards kind of said, hey, this product's going to be around for a while. There's going to be plenty of it. The supply is not going to be crunched like Time Spiral Remastered, and they did not lie. There are still plenty of these draft boxes out there. We've since moved on. We've had, what have we had, 3 or 4 other sets since then, which is crazy because this set just came out this year. But as of the filming this video, these boxes can be found for about $130 to $135 a piece. I even know that there was a sale at one point where some store was selling these for $100 a piece, which is absolutely wild to me. That's a almost can't miss pickup. But at $130, I think it's a really good price point. These have obviously dipped quite a bit since release. I think at a release they were coming out around $200 or $190 or somewhere around there. Counterspell's like $1 common still, and so they've come back down. They've come way down, but at $130 kind of like that price point. Fire Blast. First rare is it's a borderless Grim Lavamancer. I'm not exactly sure that I wanted to burn one of my borderless slots on a Grim Lavamancer, but you know what? All good. I kind of like that. Art is cool. Just not going to be a value hit. And then a Dread Return in the, I almost said time shifted, in the retro frame. So, yeah, you know what? One thing I will say is, I have to be honest, there's 2 product SKUs. There's no set boxes. There's draft boxes and collector boxes. I do think the collector boxes are, in my opinion, the better value. They are, of course, more expensive. But one of the things that I didn't really initially realize about the draft boxes is that there's only ever going to be, unless you have a foil rare, which you do get a couple per box, there's only 1 rare per pack. So if you pull a time-shifted rare, it replaces that. It's going to replace the regular rare in the pack, so you can't get double rare packs, which is kind of unfortunate. Jolrael Monvali Recluse. So right off the bat, first 2 packs in, we've gotten a borderless and a retro frame. We had a Street Wraith after that, and a foil Polluted Delta. So see, what I mean by that is the retro frame rare was there, so therefore the Street Wraith was not a retro frame. You can't get double old border cards in there. If you pull one of those, it's going to... So you can't get really double rare packs. Whereas, with the collector packs, the collation is pretty on point. You know what you're going to get. You know those first 4 to 5 cards are the bangers. I just think that the collector boxes are probably going to be the better, the part of the set that ages a little bit better. That doesn't mean I don't like the draft boxes. I'm not saying I don't like the product or the draft boxes, but I do think the collector product is probably the one I'm most interested in long term. High Tide, good uncommon. Battle Screech, sure. Rare after that is an Overmaster, excuse me. And a Lull in the retro frame after that. Cool. I almost forget that though, these are you get a complete complement of draft packs, so we've got a ways to go. Try not to slow down too many times, otherwise this video will take forever, but also kind of really enjoy opening the product. You might have guessed that already. Dragonwell, Catacombs, Chainer's Edict in the borderless. Actually, I don't see too many of those. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. All right, cool. Right after that is a Cryptic Gateway. Okay. Hey, nice. Retro frame counterspell. Actually, probably a good buck or 2. That's pretty good. And a foil uncommon is a Order and Chaos, followed by a Mountain. All right. So the hits you're looking for, right? Let's talk a little bit about those. Force of Will is right at the top. Force of Will still sitting around $60. Pretty good price point, especially post reprint. It really didn't. I think it maybe dipped into the 50s, but it's pretty stable. And what we know about Force of Will over time is the market will absorb them. The market will seek more of these. So rare is a Woodland Cemetery. Actually, I know checklands aren't super huge, but these are probably a couple bucks a piece, probably $2 or $3 a piece, and I actually do need some checklands. So one of the reasons I decided to crack in one of these boxes. I don't love seeing them when I'm like in the collector boxes. Regular boxes, absolutely. Rada. So Force Wells at the top, $60. Hasn't dipped lower, or it has dipped lower, but it's been pretty stable at 60 for a little while. You got Vamp Tutors. Vamp Tutors running around 30, 35, as they do. We also have Sylvan Library, really, really strong mythic as well. Zombie Infestation. Double Cryptic Gateway. So, yeah, we know that's another theme in these is you get duplication. It's kind of like, it's not if, it's what. It's what's going to be duplicated. Unfortunately, not what you want to really see get duplicated there. We do have Vamp Tutor, we have Sylvan Library, we have Urza's Incubator, we have Urza himself, the Lord High Artificer. And then we have Yawgmoth. Those are kind of like the best mythics, right? From the rare slot, you've got the tutors. The tutors, you've got Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, Mystic Tutor. Very, very good. You've got Gamble in there. Whether you consider that to be a tutor or not, I know that there's some differentiation on that. Nantuko Shade is our next rare. So we just had a Fire and Ice, Spirit Link in the retro frame, Festering Goblin as a foil common. So there is obviously some really good stuff in here. I will say, I believe there's 20 mythics in this product, and I want to say half of them are below $5. So there is a lot of swing and miss on the mythics. So there's really good top end stuff, and then there's some not so great stuff in there as well. Thieving Magpie, Chainer's Edict again. Rare is a Stroke of Genius. And a Juggernaut as the retro frame. I'm the Juggernaut. I do find one of the appealing parts of this product, specifically from a long-term standpoint, the fact that you've got, with the exception of Vamp Tutor, you've got all the other tutors at the rare level. I mean, having Enlightened Tutors and Worldly Tutors as regular rares, Birds of Paradise, Exploration, Mystic Remora. There is a lot of really strong playable rares in this set, and I think that that's going to bode well for it long term and make it fun to continue to crack open this stuff. Circular Logic, Call of the Herd. Sylvan Library in the retro frame. Let's go. Let's go. That is a mythic right there. If this is the sort of duplication we're going to get, yes, please. Sign me up. That is awesome. I never feel like I never had any Sylvan Libraries before then, before this set. So opening these up, again, this is like really been able to expand my own personal collection with this set, which I am here for. I'm going to say retro frame Sylvan's like, I don't know, 30? Seems about right. That's awesome. Super pumped about that. Break Asunder after that, sure, blah, blah, blah. First Mythic of the box was a good one. That's what I'm talking about. I do find, again, at the price point, again, these boxes can be a little mercurial, right? Especially with the duplication. It's kind of like, it's not a matter of, again, what duplication. It's not a matter of if duplication. It's a matter of what. But you can get some bangers, and you can strike out as well. Rare is a Sulphur Falls. Second check land of the box. Not upset with that. Peregrine Drake after that. Foil common is an Avarax. But I find, for the idea of you're telling me there's a product I can pull Sylvan Libraries, Vamp Tutors, and Force of Wills out of, along with Urzas, Yawgmoths, and Tutors, and it's running me 130 a box. It's not bad. Yeah, you can strike out, you can swing and miss, but that's pretty chock full of some good tempting stuff in there. Damping Sphere. Rare is a Gamble. Very nice. We will definitely take a Gamble. Again, whether you consider that to be a tutor or not, kind of on you, up to you. But a strong rare. Flametongue Kavu in the retro frame after that. Cool. All right. This is the end of our first column. We're at one Mythic. The Mythic count is also somewhat of a mystery. I've seen boxes that are like super, super heavy, and then I think I've seen boxes with as low as 3 Mythics in them. That obviously feels bad. So it's like, normally you don't have that kind of variance. You're like, oh, it's 4 to 6 Mythics. I feel like I've seen anywhere between like 3 and 8 Mythics in these boxes, which is extremely interesting. Swords of Plowshares, obviously a very good, solid uncommon. Rare after that is a Borderless Gamble. Okay, definitely will take that from a standpoint of duplication. You can do a whole lot worse than Gamble. I'll take the Borderless Gamble. Very nice. White Mane Lion after that. And a Mounted. All right. Again, kind of if you're keeping score, for those scoring at home, we'll take a Retro Frame Sylvan Library as our first mythic. Couple of gambles in there, a couple of check lands, and that's all in the first column. Not bad. Not bad at all. Be interested to see. I haven't done pricing on one of these in a long time. Again, it's been even a couple months since I've even opened one of these, which I was like, how's that happened? How have I gone 2 months? Body Snatcher in the retro frame. Not exactly where I want to burn a retro frame. Although we are at 4 already, which I don't remember being the case. Like, I don't remember. I thought it was only going to be like a handful, like maybe a 2 or maybe 3 retro frames, retro frame foils, retro frames, excuse me, rares per box. But we're already at 3 retro frame rares plus a mythic. Quicksilver Dagger, Factor Fiction, very good uncommon as well. Pain and Suffering. Rare is a 3rd Cryptic Gateway, including 2 the regular. That's not even, we're not even talking about different treatments there. Come on. Cryptic Gateway, womp womp. Elvish Spirit Guide though, that's a nice one. That's a really solid uncommon as a retro frame uncommon. That's really, really nice. Honestly, to the point where I'm like actually going to put it up there. I think the if you pull a retro frame foil one of those, I think they're like $8, 8 to 10. Might have come down a little bit. I know they were 10 at one point. They might have come down to like 8, but solid. Solid uncommon. That was another nice inclusion, especially even at the uncommon levels, getting Spirit Guides in here. All right, Rift's Grove, Ovinomancer, Assault and Battery. Rare is a nice borderless Enlightened Tutor. That is our 3rd borderless rare of the box. I'm here for it. This box feels good. This box feels really good. Yeah, I'm going to say Enlightened Tutor's like, I'm going to say $17, $18 for the borderless. Again, not upset about that. I'm here for it. It's going to go in the PC because I'm trying to pull tutors. Retro Frame Thopter after that. Phyrexian Debaser after that as a foil common. Nice. Yeah, we're not unhappy with this. And I don't even know why I put the Spirit Guide up there, but I like the card. Is that the first reprint of Spirit Guide since Alliances? I cannot remember. If you know, whether I'm wrong or right, let me know in the comments. I can't remember offhand. All right, Order Chaos, sure. Nice, 3rd checkland, I'll take it. Again, it's not something I'm like excited about pulling in the collector boxes, but if you're talking about a regular draft box, yeah, I'm good with that. Ooh, nice retro frame chain lighting, that's cool. Good with that too. Nice. All right. And I'm not even worried about the mythic count at this point, even though we're kind of stuck on 1. We got half a box to go, and if we're pulling gas out of the rare slot, then that just makes me feel good about the mythics, because I feel like I'm not relying on the mythics for this box to be successful. Glory in the retro frame. So there's another retro frame rare. And I really don't remember there being this many per box, but I'm going to take it. Sandstorm after that. Oh, and a foil retro frame gamble. Hey! You know what? Again, duplication is the thing, and I know gamble isn't like setting the world on fire value-wise, but I'm going to take myself a retro frame foil and a borderless and a regular copy. We are not unhappy with that. Nice. That's a huge pull. I mean, again, value-wise, tempered expectations, $7, $8. I'm not sure offhand. Have to double check, but I'm okay with the card. I needed more copies anyway. I'm not unhappy about pulling that card. Spectral Links, Spite and Malice. Dedapult. Rare is another Jor-El Manvwali Recluse. Hey, nice. Is that our second? That's definitely our second Swords. I can't remember if it's a second retro frame, but I'm going to take that. Take that Swords of Plowshares for sure. All right. We are probably just a little bit past halfway in the box. We have done, I'm going to say, pretty well. I don't think we're blowing it out of the water, but again, like as a mid-tier rare, I'll definitely take triple gamble. Invigorating Boon, Lightning Rift, Nature's Lore, also a very solid uncommon. Mystical Tutor, there we go, second tutor as well. Well, again, counting the gambles, actually, you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth tutor. We'll take that, 100%. All right. Yeah, cool. This box want to throw me some Worldly or Vamp Tutors? Not upset about that either. All right. Also, a really fun set to draft. For all those limited players out there, I've drafted this set several times. Really enjoy it. Very, very cool. It does remind me of like old school Magic, Voice of All. Rare is a Forgotten Ancient. Meh. Savannah Alliance, sure. Is there a rare back there? Or the foil back there? It is a Deep Analysis foil. That's cool. It really does remind me of like old school Magic, where you have some pretty powerful spells and effects in here, but like the creature quality is super bad. A friend of mine got his hands on triple Spirit Monger like 3 times and just crushed everybody because it's like 5 for a 6/6 in this set seems ungodly. But it does remind me of that, like that old school Magic. Dread Return, Dragon Blood, Gem Palm Incinerator, Denizen of the Deep as a retro frame rare, big old serpent. I almost said kraken, but it's a serpent. Smoldering Crater after that. Okay, we've got 3 packs left in this middle column, which means we have not seen a mythic come out of this middle column yet, because we got Sylvan Library pretty early. Yeah, really fun set to draft, though. Really have enjoyed it. There are some really, really cool avenues you can go with it. Wall of Junk, Sawtooth Loon, Urza's Blueprints, yaha. Squirrel Nest in the retro frame. Cool. Storm is a good archetype. It's fun to play. What do they have? Cycling is a fun archetype to build around. It's just a really fun draft experience. All right. Hey, nice. Another Elvish Spirit Guide. Not bummed about that. Mace Enchantress, also a strong uncommon. Necro Savant. Gauntlet of Power. There's our second mythic. Gauntlet is not like a top tier mythic. I'm gonna guess it's like $3 to $5 would be my guess. Again, I don't think it's one of the mythics you're like stoked to see, but it's also not. It's also, you can do worse. There are worse mythics, believe me. I'm sure I'll pull one at some point. Terror. Nice little retro frame Terror. Ooh. Hey, haven't seen one of these. This is a retro frame foil Wild Growth. Very cool. Swamp after that. All right, so we did finally get our hands on a second mythic right as we were concluding the middle column here. Last pack of the middle column. Here we go. Okay. Undead Gladiator. Gamekeeper. Sarah Angel. Rare is a Zur the Enchanter. And a nice little retro frame Impulse. Cool. All right, that concludes our second column. So, Mythic Lightsteel, which, again, depending on how you feel about things, that could be a good sign. Nice 3 check lands. We've got ourselves a Borderless Enlightened Tutor, which I'm pumped about. Mystical Tutor, and Triple Gamble. Again, duplication-wise, that's fine. Because we've also seen Cryptic Gateway, which is less awesome. All right, Battle Screech. Last column of the box. Another High Tide. Nice. Trevor's Ruins, another Denizen of the Deep. Yep, kind of thought that might be coming. Wild Dogs after that. Okay. All right. I'm going to show like a Urza or a Yawgmoth. You know what? Yawgmoth. That's what we're gaming for. I could use another Yawgmoth. Deep Analysis, Phantom Flock. All right, Caldera. Slice and Dice. Terravore. Last Chance. It is a retro frame mythic. It is a last chance. Not a world beater. Not one of the mythics you're hoping to pull, if I'm being honest. Usually you're good for 1 retro frame mythic per box, so now we know it's not going to be, unfortunately, not going to be Force of Will. All right. Our third mythic, though. It'd be sweet to get a borderless mythic, though, huh? Maybe we could still be live for that. Flametongue Kavu, crop rotation. Divine Sacrament, and a Chainer's Edict. That is our third Chainer's Edict. We have just about every version, which is fine, because that's actually not a terrible uncommon. Also wouldn't mind pulling like a Mystic Remora. Kind of low on those. I could use some more. All right, Mystic Zealot, Zombie Infestation, and Spirit Monger. The card does so much, especially in this format. Chainer's Edict. Rare is a Crawl Space. Okay, I don't think this is pulling in any value. I don't remember, but I don't think so offhand. Another Wild Growth after that. All right. Could also use some Birds of Paradise. There we go. I'm trying to like Not just call out like, oh, what are some other things I would pull? And it's like, well, yeah, of course you'd want to pull Force of Will. Yeah. Shocker. But what are some of like the attainable things that I could pull that are like mid tier? Improvised armor, sure. Rare is a Bee Lady. Street Wraith, nice little retro from Street Wraith, cool. And a foil rare Phantom Nishoba, not a super strong foil rare, but a foil rare nonetheless. I don't even know, sure, I'll put it up there. Why not? Because why not? All right. Looks like we probably have about 6 packs left. I kind of feel like we should be live for at least one more Mythic. We pulled 2 retro frames. One was really good. Another one not so much. So we're only pulled one. There's another swords. I'll take the triple swords box. But we've only pulled one regular Umbilicus as another retro frame. Man, I could be... Maybe I'm so wrong about that. It's crazy. I don't remember that many retro frame rares per box previously. All right, Glint Wing Invoker. And the Swamp. Phyrexian Rager, Goblin Matron, nice. Milliken, Call of the Herd. I remember when that card used to be great. Circular Logic. Rare is another Joel Rail Munfwali Recluse. That's like our 3rd one in the box, including our 2nd regular. Nice little Mind Stone there, though. Cool, cool. All right. Yep, 5 packs left. Show me some tutors or show me some mythics. Tormod script, yeah. Ship's Caretaker. Skuta. Mythic is a Sneak Attack. Hey, not bad. Whoa, super, pretty off center, but that's okay. As far as Mythics go, I'll definitely take a Sneak Attack. I don't want to say these are like 9, maybe $10. Yeah, that's not a lower tier Mythics. I'm happy to have that. Not upset even a little. And a Retro Frame Spirit Monger. Nice. Okay, so we are at least at 4 Mythics. Now we have 2 base copies and 2 retro frames. That seems about right. More counterspell action. Cool, cool, cool. All right, Solar Blast, sure. Monastery. Damping Sphere again. Faceless Butcher. Rare is a Spinal Embrace. Fire Blast after that. Oops, put the rare in the wrong pile. There we go. Nice little retro frame Fire Blast. That's actually a really nice reprint as well. Ember Beast after that. Okay, 3 packs left. I feel like this is a pretty good showcase of a box. I don't think this is the killer box. And again, 3 packs left. If we pull something else juicy, then this box goes from pretty good to possibly really, really good. But right now, I feel like this is a average to slightly above average box. I don't think we're killing it, but we definitely did not get killed. Congregate. Gamble. 4th gamble of the box. We now have officially every version. We have the regular version. We have a borderless version. We have a retro frame version. We even have a retro frame foil version. Quad gambles. I feel like we gambled and we won. There we go. Mountain after that. Sure. Okay. Again, you know, gambles, it's not Enlightened Tutor, but it's not a bad card. It sees play. 2 packs left. See a borderless back there. Don't know what it is, but I saw it. All right, Life and Death. Turnabout. Is it in fact fair play, though? It is a High Tide. Actually, not bad. Definitely not bad. That's a nice little... Yeah, it's probably a few bucks. Cool. Rare is a Windborn Muse after that. Uh-huh. And a Seer after that. Okay. Last pack. All right. Wax and Wane. Mystic Enforcer. Dromar's Cabin. Conclude with a mythic. And it is a Hunting Grounds. Womp womp. Yeah, Hunting Grounds is probably like $1. Yeah, not a high value mythic. Mog Warmaul Shroff. That is a 5th mythic of the box, though. Aven Fate Sheeper. And that's going to conclude. So let's just talk about this real quick. Start off real strong with the Sylvan Library Retro Foil. Again, that's going to go right into my PC. Not unhappy with that. Also, same with the Borderless Enlightened Tutor. Again, that's one of the things about this opening experience specific to me and my needs as a player and collector is there's so much of this stuff that I was happy to just directly insert in my PC. Quad Gambles and a Mystic Tutor, definitely Mystical Tutor, cool with those. We did kind of hit 3 kind of womp womp mythics, but I'll take the Sneak Attack as well. We'll see what this box pans out to be, but I think this is a pretty good representation of what a Dominaria Remastered box looks like. Let's see how we do at the price point of currently $130. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and of course, by all means, drop me some comments. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.